Attempt number 3. I really suck at this. I am sorry, Brian. I really, really suck at this. But point is, I have a hard time with this, and I have a hard time saying goodbye. But I want you to know that since the first of your vlogs, I was caught on the vlogs. I was caught on family. I was stuck on seeing what you were going to do next. And I couldn't help but start to follow Noah because you asked us to. And I can't speak. People would be putting this up to a different day. But you were there when I was having trouble dealing with my mother's death. You may not have known it right at that point. I don't know. I probably mentioned it. I mentioned a lot of things and not realize I've said something, but I remember I would write in the comments below, of course, and you never once was disparaging or said you're just being an idiot or treated anyone less than another person who you'd love to be friends with. I first watched the vlogs after watching the Artemis videos, the Artemis vlogs, and I saw that you cared. You cared for your animals. You cared for your family. You cared for your employees. And it was great. I mean, just the fun that was going on. Of course, there had to be work being done as well. I mean, you can't take care of animals without cleaning up and feeding them and everything else, and you showed that. You changed the way you did things throughout the years, and you were always there. You were the first person to see in the morning before going to work. Was I still at work at that time? I don't know. It was always an interesting day, and you had your ups and downs just like everyone else. And when you had your downs, I was there to say, hey, some people are arseholes. That's the way life is. Just the same as, hi, Monroe. So helpful. Just the same as anyone else. And I loved watching the contests and the bets, the stories, the gags, the egg openings. Oh my god, I love the egg openings. I just have no clue how many of those I've watched you do and kept on saying, yeah, more egg openings, damn it. Show me more egg openings. I love it. And you would. There, of course, was the Reptarium, then the Repticam, of course, which I was doing some of the watching to make sure there were not people who were coming on being insulting to people there or being jerks, calling people down for Monroe, get out of that. No, no, don't eat the plastic. Don't eat the plastic. No. Yeah, oh no. Over there. Over there. Good girl. Here. Play with this. Play with the toy. Play with the toy. See? Toy. Uh it was always great. As I was trying to say, there was the one night on the Repticam in which police had been in the shop because the door had accidentally been opened. Someone had accidentally come in. And I was watching and I realized, wait a minute, that's a shotgun. What the? It was kind of a shadow of shotgun. And oh my goodness, I was just so terrified for all of you. But it was the police officer over by Bella's enclosure. And thankfully, it wasn't something that was horrible or anything like that. Just so many things going on. And when you had the Reptarium increased and people were going, how I wished I could have gone. And then you had videos. You were people would buy a video of you saying something for someone who cared about it. And of course, I got one from you for my sister's birthday, even though she didn't give a darn. Just so I could have it. With Legacy, oh my gosh, that is going to be wonderful. And the podcasts, I loved the podcasts. They were just great and so much fun with. Of course, I always have to bug the sloth puss and Matilda's saddle and everything. But kind of feel sad in a way. I never completed anything really that I said I was going to, like the image that I was going to make for you, Noah, and Lori, because of course my Daz is not working properly and I am not thinking properly. I never got that done. I had asked you one time if Noah would like to be interviewed about what it was like to be a kid growing up in an environment where your parents, in a business environment type of thing, because I wanted to do a series on that because my sister, brother, and I were raised in an office environment. And I thought it was interesting. I even sent you a package that I brilliantly wrapped up with duct tape for possibly using as a nut bang or whatever it's called. But I had put tea bags in little plastic baggies and tea uh, tea leaves in little plastic baggies, not even thinking of what could have happened if the Border Patrol found that and tried to figure out what in the world it was. Oops. I don't know if you ever opened it and actually tried it. I mean, you probably thought that was pretty crazy. But I've watched all of you, and I've had so much fun. And Brian, we all love you, but no one can keep on with that kind of pain forever, and I know. So maybe you can see the BHB movie starring George Clooney and Julia Roberts, and I'll watch it with you someday. Take care, everyone. Take care. And I'll see you someday.